Hey Trinity folks, Pastor Dan here. I'm excited about this Sunday. Sunday, May 31st is going to be our first Sunday worshiping on site and in person in our regular building again since this whole coronavirus thing started. And we'll still be continuing the live stream for those who aren't ready to come back to church yet, which many of you should not come back to our building yet. You can read a little bit more about that in our coronavirus risk reduction plan. You can find that document on our homepage of our website. You can also read a newsletter article that I just wrote about the convergence of the third and the fifth commandments and how that applies to worship and also caring for our neighbors in body and soul. Live stream is going to continue this Sunday as well, and it's even going to be better than what live streams have been before. We got our internet upgraded this week so we can live stream from church. We got our audio and visual equipment installed and tested, and all that's working. And so the live stream should be better this Sunday than it ever has been. And so those of you who want to stay home and worship from home with us, you'll be able to hear more people than just me singing. So that's going to be good for everyone. You'll be able to follow along with every part of the service. For those of you who are going to be joining us in person, or those who are thinking about it, we're going to do a quick little walkthrough of the church building. When you get to church, if you come between 10:15 and 10:30, the front door is going to be like this. It's going to be propped open for about 15 minutes before the service. And so you can just walk right in without touching anything. The only thing really that you might want to touch is the hand sanitizer here. Pick up some of that when you come in. If you don't have a face mask and you want to wear one, you can pick one up here. These are free for your use. Our secretary Marilyn made a whole bunch of them. They're nice. Washed them, put them in bags for you. So you pick one of those up, use it if you'd like to, and do not return it. This is yours to keep and use for as long as you'd like to. When you come to the church, we're going to ask you to not congregate and visit here. I know that's going to be hard because we haven't seen each other for a long time, but we'll ask you to just proceed through the hallway to the sanctuary. The drinking fountain here is open only for filling up a cup or a water bottle. Don't stick your head in there. You'll notice that the busy bags are gone. Also, I'll show you in just a second here. The toys have been removed from the nursery, at least temporarily. The nursery is still open, primarily just for changing diapers. Or if you want to bring your kids in here, if they're a little bit too loud, you can still do that. But you got to bring your own toys or activities for them to play with. I just bumped into the side of the door. That's what the shaking was. Here's the sanctuary. Both of these doors will be propped open for the entire time during the service, before and after and during. Here's the offering plate, or one of them. We're not going to pass the plates around during the service, but just have a stationary collection point here, so you can drop off your offering before or after the service there. 1 out of every 3 pews is open. They're clearly marked, so white signs say open, red signs say closed. Bulletins are already in the pews for you, so you can pick that up as you're entering your pew, and everything that you need for the service is in there, just like it has been for the live streams. So the hymns, scripture readings are all in there, bulletins on both sides. And so we're recommending 1 family unit per pew, or if you're an individual or a couple, you can sit on one end of the pew while someone else sits on the other end. Make sure that you're keeping a good 6 feet of distance between one another. Here's the rest of the sanctuary. It looks pretty normal. I'll show you where the other offering plate is on the other side over here. There it is. So if you come in the side door, you can use the offering plate there. Following the service, and so after the doxology, instead of everyone just getting up and leaving, we're going to dismiss you 1 pew at a time, and I'll give you some instructions at the end of the service on how to do that. When you're dismissed, you'll just exit out the back door, and just like you came in, you'll exit out the back, proceed through the hallway, and out the front of the building. We're not trying to stop anyone from socializing. We know that a lot of you haven't seen each other for several months. We just prefer, it's probably best to do that socializing outside. This front door is going to be propped open again following the service. So you can just exit, go out the door, and you can either go home from there or visit with your Trinity friends and family outside at a safe social distancing. So that's what's going on this Sunday. I'm excited about it. I know I'll see some of you here. I look forward to that. If you can't join us or don't want to join us in person, we totally understand that and encourage you to take care of your own health. We're happy that you'll be able to see us, and we look forward to seeing you when we can do that again. God bless you all.